I think for leaders, church or business, could be others too, could be church, school, hospital, whatever the setting, we can harbor. And I think your book does a very good job of needing to let that go. Cry before you confront is a great sentence or a great chapter title. But we can harbor, when they're excusing it away. And so it's like, well, it happens a few times to me, but, I still love my flock. But confronting, that's another piece that, we can get through with this bite. Like, so if you're going to bite me more, I'm probably not going to be near you. And I'm not going to plug you in to church or plug you into our business if you're going to be that kind of a person. So confronting, have you had it where someone actually was surprised maybe that, is that how it comes off?
Yeah. So
sometimes pointing it out not pointing it out to win, really does help that person like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to apologize to you. I did not know that was aggressive behavior or negative behavior, because some don't know. Some have it at home. They bring it to church.
Yes.
What'd you find?
Well, so I think it has to start off up front, the goal of confrontation. So in my mind, I have to have fixed that the goal of confrontation is restoration. I'm only confronting this person not to make myself feel better about it, but I really want to restore you. And so again, it goes back to what we've said before of people need to know that you really care about them. Yeah. So this can't be, you probably can't do this with a brand new parishioner or a brand new employee that really hasn't gotten to know you yet. That confrontation will come across very it'll sound harsh to their ears regardless of how you deliver it, because they don't have that relationship yet. But I remember one time where when I was just on the verge of a really large group coming in at our retreat center, our conference center, and I had to talk to one of my employees, and I brought him in and I just said, I realize things are tense now because we're under the gun. This huge group is coming in. But what I see from you right now is an attitude issue. Your attitude is, and I, kind of outlined it, and I said, and this is how it's coming across to people. And he sat there looking at me with his eyes were wide open. And I said, so listen, this is how I've seen it. Would you take a little time to reflect on this? And I'd like to get together again. Could we, it was pretty early in the morning. I said, do you think that I'm just going to let your manager know you can be off the rest of the morning, but do you think after lunch we could reconvene? And he came back in and he said, you're right. As I kind of, I didn't believe you at first, and I was mad, and I stomped around a little bit. But then once I finally sat down and thought about it, you're right. That is how it was coming across, and we were able to work through some great things. But I wanted him to excel and to soar in his leadership, and that was my whole goal of the confrontation.
Yeah.
Craig's new book, When Sheep Bite, is available now. To order, go to craigtowens.com.